Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Rambling number 2, September 9th, 2020. Today is 9/9/2020. Won't get into the astrology too much or the numerology, but if any of you out there can resonate, 9/9 is quite huge. Completion of a cycle, coming full circle. Of course, 2020, we don't need to speak about that year. Monumental for all of us, I think. So today I tried something new. This is a view from my window. The beauty of nature that nourishes me every day. It's live and unscripted and with dirty windows and all. Reflections and everything that goes with it. A couple of yellow leaves. Yes, a couple of yellow leaves, and maybe in the next few days they might even change colors. Anyway, this isn't about the leaves. I have so much to say. I'm hoping to keep this to a reasonable amount of time. I want to thank everybody who commented and sent me feedback on my first ramble yesterday. My supporters are... I didn't know I had supporters. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I know, you know what I mean. You know who you are. Thank you. And those who didn't comment, I love you too. This is primarily for me. It's very therapeutic for me to be able to express myself. This is my journal entry. This is my morning pages. This is my cleansing ritual. And I hear myself say things I wasn't aware of. So I'm learning something from this. And if anyone can appreciate, enjoy, be inspired, encouraged, all the more power. Okay, somebody driving up the street. I hadn't counted on that. Nothing's perfect. So, since I posted the video yesterday, I have just been bombarded from within with topics, with things I want to share. I have so much to share. I'm a little concerned about having opened up the lid, but I'm going to go with it. The first thing I want to share is gratitude. Gratitude for everybody that's been on my path up to now. Gratitude for my abundant life. Gratitude. And what came this morning, there were a couple of names that popped up. Brené Brown is one of them. Brené Brown, who did her first TED Talk probably about 12, 15 years ago at this point. 10 years ago, maybe. And if you haven't, do check out Brené Brown and her TED Talk on vulnerability. And then for fun, go and listen to her second one, which is fantastic because she was completely overwhelmed by the number of views of her first one. She was not expecting that. Brené Brown went on to write a fabulous book called The Gifts of Imperfection. It's 10 years ago, I know, because she's just done the 10-year anniversary revised edition. She's inspired me in many ways. That book is pivotal. So yay to Brené Brown. Thank you. Still empowering. Oh yes, Rick Mercer. Rick Mercer and his rants. Rick Mercer is an actor, probably a journalist as well. I don't know that much about him. But in a show on Canadian television, he would always have a 2-minute rant where he is just letting it out and ranting about something for 2 minutes or 4 minutes. I think it's 2 minutes. And I've always loved that rant. Always loved that rant. It was clear, it was to the point, and he let it all go for a couple of minutes. So thank you, Rick, for inspiring me and my ramblings. So I guess my ramblings are a lot like his rants. There was another one. Oh, yes. Feel good. I have been spending an inordinate amount of time on YouTube, watching YouTube videos in the past few months because of confinement and COVID and not being too busy with work. And one of the people that I was following was Phil Good. Now, Phil, Phil. My son's name is Philip, so that already resonated. And, good. I don't know if this is his real name, but it felt good to turn to Phil Good. And he would come on and mostly feel good messages. I don't listen to him as much right now. It's these things come and go. We turn to them when they resonate, and when they don't, we move on. So it's all good, but he's watching his videos has really inspired me to take this path. So that's for the gratitude. There's many, many more to thank, but that's not necessarily what this is about. Another word I wanted to bring up today was responsibility. Taking responsibility. Responsibility carries an incredible connotation, weight, maybe preconceived notion. It's been a very big one for me. I take responsibility very serious. I've always been a very responsible person, drawing within the lines, going by the book, and always being the one you could turn to, the designated driver, the responsible one. Daniela will take care of it. Whew. I'd like to shift from that heavy, demanding, almost obligatory, dutiful definition of responsibility to a lighter one, which breaks down the word into ability to respond. Responsibility can be simply the ability to respond. And the beauty about the ability to respond is that it allows for responding no, saying no. My goodness, how hard has it been for so many of us, I'm sure men and women, but I can certainly speak for the feminine. And saying no is definitely a hard learned lesson that comes with time and with age. Again, speaking from my own experience, being the responsible one, no wasn't really an option, right? You don't want to disappoint, and loyalty and family and community and tribe and you name it. No was always an option. Nobody ever forced me to do anything, but it wasn't really. It wasn't really. And I have carved space for no over the years. At first, rather abruptly and with no tact at all. And then, over the years, found a way to do it with love. Because really, it's self-respect. It's the old, remember airplanes? Yes. Well, in the security guidelines, they do say to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you put it on anyone that you're taking care of, whether it's an elderly person or a child or anyone else. So it's really about taking care of yourself first, because if you are not centered, aligned, or well, then you can't really be all that you can be for others. And so this concept of responsibility to the point of self-sacrifice isn't one that resonates with me anymore. Love, generosity, and compassion can all fit into a loving, no, I don't have the energy for that right now. Can I help you find someone else? Or, no, that doesn't resonate with me right now. Can we talk about it again maybe in a week? No can be gentle, and very often I have found that it also encourages the other person to maybe seek within and to seek an alternative to just passing the puck to somebody else, which often is something that happens. So there you go. Today's ramblings, gratitude, taking responsibility, and hey, following up to my first with a second. So I'm going to go out and enjoy this beautiful day. Cloudy, but a perfect fall day, even though it's still summer. Don't tell anybody. Certainly feels like fall. Thank you all. I'm a little bit past 10 minutes, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. Lots of love. Bye for now.